Content marketing is still one of the cheapest and most effective ways to get targeted visitors hitting your website on a regular basis. And according to HubSpot, marketers who prioritize blogging efforts are 13x more likely to see a positive ROI. Hey everyone, I am Patel, and today I'm going to break down the beginner's guide to content marketing in 2020. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you're on YouTube, click the alert notification. Step 1, define your goals. What is your niche? What type of content are you looking to create? What do you want to do with your content? If you don't understand the type of content that you want to create, you're not going to do a good job. Everyone thinks it's just about your audience, but you're the one creating and writing it. If you don't write content that you're passionate about, that you love, it won't come across as great content and it won't do well. So you got to first figure out, what do you want to write about that you think people want to hear? And that leads me into the second tip. You need to research your audience. You need to come up with audience personas. What questions is your audience asking? What problems do they have that you can help solve? How can you provide value to them? And by knowing this, it ensures that not only are you writing content that you love, but also that other people want to hear about, which will help you rank higher as well. And you're probably also trying to figure out, hey, how do I figure out what problems people have? Well, type in any keyword within your vertical, your niche, into Ubersuggest, go into the keyword ideas reports, click on questions. It'll show you all the questions people are typing. These are the issues, problems people are having. And by you looking at this keyword base, it'll help you figure out, all right, these are the problems people are facing. Maybe I will enjoy writing on some of these topics. Tip number 3, do your keyword research. And this gets in, funny enough, to the last tip that I just gave. You're already in Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest also have a big laundry list of keywords that you could be going after. This will show you what's popular in your space, what's not. But you don't just want to go after popular keywords. You want to go after the keywords that are high intent. So kind of like the keywords that are in the conversion list, or the keywords that have a high CPC. Keywords that tend to have a high CPC tend to convert better and generate more income for the website owner. The fourth tip I have for you is content ideation. You need to come up with topics that cater to your audience. Check out what your competitors are writing. You can put in their URL into Ubersuggest, click on top pages, and that'll show you everything that your competitors are writing. Or if you want to see it based off a keyword, go to Ubersuggest, go to the content ideas report, type in a keyword, it'll show you what's hot in your space. You can also do the same thing with BuzzSumo. It's just a paid tool. Ubersuggest, you can do it for free. Or you can do the same thing with Answers to the Public, which is also a paid tool. So by doing this, it'll give you a rough idea of what's working and what's not, and it'll break it down based off of social shares, search traffic, and backlinks. And that's important because when you're looking at the content ideas report in Ubersuggest, you'll be like, oh, this is what's working for my competitors. Well, if they're getting a ton of search traffic but no social shares, that means you're just too reliant on Google. Ideally, you want pages, posts that have a lot of search traffic and social shares, because then you can diversify your traffic sources. The fifth thing I want you to do is create content that is tailored to voice search. It's estimated that roughly 50% of the searches are voice searches according to ComScore. So I want you to use structured data markup, and when you do this on your website, it'll help you get into the rich snippets. When you get into the rich snippets, it also helps Google pull your listings, your results for voice searches. That way your brand is getting out there and you can keep getting more traffic. This is important because with devices like Google Home and Alexa becoming more and more popular, you'll see this trend continually increasing. You want to be prepared for it. Last thing you want to do is see 70-80% of the searches being voice search, and then you start optimizing for it. You want to do it now before it gets to that point. The sixth thing you need to do is create videos and visual content. It's no secret that visual content and video storytelling is taking over the web. From Instagram to Facebook to YouTube, it's all super popular. And if you don't want to do videos, you can also try podcasts, or you could even try infographics. It's a way where you can use images to tell the story, and that works really well as well. And just to give you an idea, I only create 4 blog posts a month, but I publish over 12 videos a month. I see a trend in which videos are becoming more and more popular, and it's a better way to relate to an audience, to your brand, right? It helps you build that deeper connection. That's why you should definitely start creating videos today if you already haven't started. The 7th tip I have for you, leverage social media. If you're not leveraging social media, your brand's not getting out there. A lot of people tell me, Neil, my reach is continually dying. Why shouldn't I be on social media? Either way, whether your reach is dying or not, these sites are super popular. So the way to combat this and still do well from the social web is going live all the time. People like Ty Lopez, he goes live. He even sells from his live videos, converts extremely well. And through social media, you can create engaging content, videos. That still does well. Sure, driving people off to your website doesn't get as much engagement, but uploading videos still does well. The 8th tip I have for you, follow the EAT formula. EAT stands for expertise, authority, and trust. Google ended up releasing a meta update a while back in which they don't want people writing on content that they're not credible for. For example, I'm a marketer. If I start writing about health and when you get fevers and you get sick, should you go to a hospital or not? I'm not an expert on that. No matter how well written, how many backlinks I build, they shouldn't rank that content because that's not my expertise and it can damage someone. The same goes with financial content. I'm not a financial planner. I shouldn't be going out there and telling people how to invest their money and where not to invest their money and how to, maximize their 401k. I should stick to what I know. So you want to make sure you're adding your author bio on every page that you're writing content on, linking to your social profiles, guest posting on sites to build up your credibility, maybe even create a Wikipedia page. All of this will help. Last but not least, build backlinks. If you don't know how to build backlinks, the easiest way is go to Ubersuggest, type in the URL of any one of your competitors, click on the backlinks report. You'll see all of their pages that have a ton of backlinks, who's linking to them, the anchor text. You can use this data to figure out what pages you should replicate, who you should hit up to get those links as well. Now, if you need help growing your traffic, you can check out my ad agency, Neil Patel Digital, or if you just have any questions, leave a comment below and I'll answer it. If you enjoyed this video, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, tell other people about it. Thank you for watching.